I'm currently floating in the River Etive in Glen Etive next to Loch Etive in a really remote part of the Scottish Highlands on the west coast or the west side. Today I'm going to be exploring the surrounding area, finding all the hidden gems. Loch Etive is well known, but this part is not accessible at all. You have to drive 40 minutes down a single track road. I've got my gas canister and stove and little pasta pack in my bag. Got 2 water bottles and all the other things I'll need. The location of the car park is amazing. It's only a few seconds to the loch and then you get such incredible views. So glad that the weather's picked up. It was raining for most of yesterday, but today, look at it. So clear, so sunny, so let's make the most of it. I might just go swimming here if it's deep enough. It really doesn't get better than driving to a remote spot in the Scottish Highlands and having it all to yourself. I was in Glencoe yesterday and it's so busy, so full of tourists. The weather wasn't amazing, but then I decided to come down Glen Etive on such an incredible drive, and I've woken up here surrounded by huge mountains with the loch just over there and this amazing river leading to it. Oh dearie me. Probably best if I don't get injured, considering there's no one else here with me. This is a solo adventure for now, until the others join me in a week or whatever. I keep nearly falling over, it's quite slippy. It's so slippy. I'm glad I got my sliders. Even though they did nearly kill me in the Falls of Falloch. Right, let's just go for this. Oh bloody hell, it's a bit cold. It's actually really not too bad. I just need to make the plunge. We're in. What a feeling. I do need to do this so I can keep clean as well, because otherwise this is how I'm getting my baths and showers. It's the unfortunate reality of van life, because there's going to be few campsites that I'm going to want to pay for, so I'll only be having a few showers on this trip. Oh bloody hell. Oh right, let's go. I much prefer swimming in fresh water because salt water doesn't agree with me as well. It messes my skin up a bit. And yeah, this is a great spot. Fresh water is better to wash in as well because there's not all that disgusting stuff that you find in salt water. About this area is it's so remote, there's not many paths, and the accessibility to do what I want to do today and explore is quite hard because there's barriers like this. So I might go back that way and head on down the loch. Just heading back to the car park now and to find some service so I can check the weather, check walking routes and things like that. It's just this single road for about 40 minutes with a number of passing places. So as you saw on the time lapse, I'll put it on now, there was some reversing and letting people past and them letting me past and stuff to get here. Most people drive straight through Glencoe. They don't take the left turn and the huge detour down here. But when you're doing van life, you're able to do it, and it's definitely worth it. Doing such a huge road trip, I can take risks, I can go to places that are not widely known or visited, and just take that risk, and it's definitely worth it. I've done that a few times now, part way down Lochawe, and now all the way down to the head of Loch Etive, and both of them have definitely been worth it, and probably some of the most enjoyable experiences of the trip. So this building here is a bothy, and it's one of the bothies that you can rent and pay for. Lots of bothies are these little cottages or huts all around Scotland that you can stay at for free if it's bad weather or if you want to change from camping. But yeah, I think this one you've got to book because it's a bit more sophisticated. Nearly everyone that's come down this road is either a van lifer that's planning to stay here for a night or two, or people that are camping. Here we have it, the mighty van. It was really cold in here last night, about 14 degrees, and then I woke up and the van was 31 degrees because I've got my little monitor here that tells me the carbon monoxide, the temperature, the water, I don't know, another thing. This is what I mean about how close I am to the Loch and insane views. It's really busy now actually, this car park's got everyone. Some really good camping and fire spots. Look. Now then, if I hadn't just been swimming in the river, oh god, there's so many flies and bugs. If I hadn't just been swimming in the river, this spot here with the little beach would have been perfect. Van life Scotland, when the sun is shining, honestly, it doesn't get much better than this. Even van life when it's a bit rainy and miserable, you still just have to make the most of it. Obviously, it doesn't really hit the same though. Right, I've got my shoes on again, got the sun cream on, so let's get on with this wretched adventure. I'm gonna walk down the side of Loch Etive for a little while and just appreciate everything. That's a bit terrifying. Some huge bones on the shores of Loch Etive. Well, this is a bit dodgy underfoot. Let's see if I don't roll my ankle and I'm stranded here for weeks. In reality, if I have one slight injury, or maybe a bit more than slight, but one injury to my foot, then that kind of just rules out driving, and that is, you know, a must. I was thinking the other day, if I had to lose one out of my phone and van key, which one would I lose? And I'm not sure, because they're both just so horrendously important. I'm going to go and see what the logging and jet services have to offer. So the car park's just over there. I've made my way along the shore to here. Quite refreshing in a way that there's no point checking my phone and there's no point looking at it because, you know, no service. So it just means I can appreciate this all the more, but I still kind of want the service to be honest. But anyway, evidently quite a popular wild camping spot here, and I don't blame you. Look at those views, look at that. Imagine camping there and waking up to this. Obviously I've nearly got that, but it's not quite the same. as waking up, opening it up and seeing it. There's a huge bird on a rock just there, and I'm not sure what it is, but it looks pretty damn massive and cool. Maybe it's a white-tailed or golden eagle. No, it's not. I wonder what it is. It looks like a penguin. Obviously it can't be a penguin. I know the GoPro's not really good at stuff other than wide angles, but look, there it is. Now this is also why Scotland is so good, because of the wildlife encounters. Oh look, there it is. It's flying away. Maybe one of you viewers can tell me what you think it was in the comments. It's black with a little white tail. Forest operations ahead, no unauthorised persons beyond this point. I'm guessing that means that way. I'm going to go up there. Oh look, there's the normal path that I could have gone along, but it was quite cool going along the loch. So there you have it. There you have it, guys. As much as I would have liked to climb this mountain, I currently can't see any paths up. And same with the other side of the loch. I would have liked to go and explore a waterfall up there, but both sides are inaccessible, unfortunately. That is one of the reasons why I want service, is to check if there's any walking routes, so I can go and look at the expansive views from up above. But right now I'm currently enjoying this peaceful walk along the loch. And so this is where the path ends. It seems like all of this surrounding infrastructure is only here for the Scottish woodland logging. But yeah, doesn't seem like there's any paths around here, to be honest. There's just one road down, which was probably built for the logging, or it's just used by the logging people mainly, and the local residents and people that just want to sit by the loch. Fences up, all inaccessible. Now then, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking here is a pretty nice spot to have a late breakfast and an early lunch. I think in terms of big hikes and full days out walking and exploring, Glencoe is better than Glen Etive, or at least this part of Loch Etive and Glen Etive, because it's a lot more widely known and done and everything. This looks like a prime swimming spot. Jump in off the pier or something. Wow. This is sick. Looks a bit mysterious under there. It's really sunny where I am now, but back the way I've come and over the Glencoe mountains, there's clouds looming, look. There's really blue sky all around me here, but then over there, it doesn't look as good in Glencoe. So I have a feeling that in an hour or two, the clouds are going to come over here and it will start to rain. Ominous Scottish weather is on its way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook my little pasta on my stove, and then I'm going to swim in Loch Etive, and then I'll go back to the van. How delicious. Looks absolutely divine. Great stuff. Oh, not a good start. Look at this. This little kit is just perfect. Right, let's make sure I do this correctly, because I don't think I've done this correctly when I did the West Highland way. I got told off in the comments by one of you guys. Yes, that's working. Get in! Get in! Not the most appetising, but it will have to do. Delicious, lovely. It says you need to add milk. Don't have any milk, so we'll have to deal with this. I don't think this pasta was perfect for what I'm doing today. But you know what, it will do the job. It's better when you have the sachets and you can put the water in the sachets. This one you have to pour it into the thing. But anyway, it looks green and disgusting, but hopefully it will taste nice. The sun has gone in behind a cloud, and the mist and the cloud and the rain is coming. Very different to how it was an hour or two ago. Well, it's cooked, so the pasta okay, so... Oh my god, did you see how close that was? Nearly bloody splattered it into nothingness. Do you know what? Could be much worse than that. It's not great, but it will do the job. It's not as bad as it could have gone. I nearly accidentally knocked it all over the beach. It really has got a lot more chilly now. The sun's gone in, the clouds are out, but this is such a great spot, I can't not go for a swim. I've just packed up the pasta and the stove and everything, and in reality I don't think it was worth it. The pasta wasn't nice and it took me ages to wash the pot in the lake. Okay, so first things first is walk along here and see if it's possible to jump off the end. I think that looks very possible. Pretty scary, to be honest. I don't know why, but maybe it's because the sun's gone in, it's got a bit breezier, but this is kind of terrifying. I'm not a huge fan of sea ox, swimming in them, but I can't not do this, can I? I don't know why, but this loch scares me more than all the other ones. This one's terrifying. Ah, well, the eels are going to come and eat me. I'm going to do one last jump and then head back to the van. There we have it, guys. I did just bash my foot then, so I'm injured. I'm gonna have to stay here for the next few days. What a shame. What a shame. It's so moody and dramatic now. Sun's gone in, clouds are out in full force, and it makes it really quite dramatic, especially when swimming and just looking up and seeing these huge cloud-covered mountains. Ah! The seaweeds are hitting me. Oh no, there's loads of flies. Oh, get me out of this loch. This is terrifying. All the seaweed starts clinging to your legs and the reeds and everything. Slithering hell. Oh. Oh. God's sake. Do you know what? The weather getting a bit worse like it is now probably suits me quite well, because I don't want to waste really good weather. So I've been out in the great weather this morning and this afternoon, and now that I want a bit of a rest, the weather's got a bit worse. So I'm going to get dry, get warm, get back to the van, do some editing, sort some photos out, probably watch some Netflix as well. And what a day it's been. Swimming in the river, exploring the banks of Loch Etive, making my pasta, and then jumping into Loch Etive. It's been a great day, great video. I hope you've enjoyed this little solo adventure in the Scottish Highlands. So guys, I called it. Look at that, it's raining. I'm now just relaxing in the van. So guys, I've driven back to Glencoe. It's £10 to park for 2 hours, up until 2 hours, and that seems a lot, but there are facilities, showers, toilets and water fill-up stations. So I'm gonna have a shower, I've filled up my water and maybe use the toilet. But yeah, I'm gonna plan on staying here for a few hours, make the most of the £10, and I'm just sorting this out. This is the first time you've seen this. This is my food and wash cupboard box thing. Got my wash stuff in there, and that's what I need. Take that. What else? Some shampoo. Take that. Where's my? Oh, here it is. Got the old bulldog. Right, let's take that. And yeah, this is all my food and everything. All my tins, washing bags, all my lighters for the thousands of cigarettes that I'm planning on smoking. Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd update you on what I'm doing now, which is just chores, van life chores basically. That I've driven through Glencoe and I've driven partway along Loch to near Kinloch Leven, and I took a chance again and it's paid off because I found an amazing park up completely free of charge all to myself, and look at the view out the window. Look at that. So guys, next video I have worked out what I'm going to do. In the distance you can see a hill, and on top of that hill is a lone tree. And next video, I'm going to make it my challenge to get to that tree and to that hill. As you can tell by my hat, and you can probably see in front of me how many midges there are, this is probably the worst spot for midges. They're all over me. I'm just about to cook my pot noodles, and yeah, I need to do it quickly because these midges, they are everywhere. Does the camera pick them up? I hope so. But yeah, I need to make my food quickly, get back in the van because they're going wild. I'm gonna run over here, distract the midges, and then run back to make my food. Look at this though, look at that. What a park up that is. Look how cool that island is down there in the loch. Oh my god, these midges are even getting through my my midge guard. Oh dearie me. Like, subscribe, comment, and if you want, help us out by clicking the Patreon link. Even if you're just an unpaid member, you know, you can get some more bonus content if you want. And then there's a few different options, I think 4 or 5 different tiers if you do want to support the channel. So if you want to go over to the Patreon, then do it. But if not, then just enjoy these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to be in Scotland for many more weeks of videos, so I hope you're enjoying them.